what's up, bro? It's your boy Dom here today, and as you guys can see by the title and thumbnail, today we will be building this Kevin Garnett power forward build. Now, if you guys want a build that can protect the rim at the highest level, rebound at a high level, shoot the ball at a high level from the mid and the three, and then also be able to play in the post very well, and also get elite big man contact dunks, and then not to mention lastly, be able to guard the ball perimeter. Like if you get switched up on the guards, you do get perimeter defense on this build. If you guys want to build like that, this is going to be him right here. But before we get into it, make sure you guys do me two favors, and that's smash that like button and also follow the Twitch, bro. Follow the Twitch because on streams I'll be running with some of these builds. If you guys want to come chat it up and stuff like that, make sure to follow the Twitch and turn those notifications so you'll know when I go live. But with all that out the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you guys can see, we got the name Too Much KG right there. Now for the position, of course, we're gonna go power forward on this build, hand right-handed. Now when it comes to the jersey numbers you want to choose between for Kevin Garnett is of course number 5 and 21. But I came up on the era of Kevin Garnett on the Celtics, so that's why I'm gonna go with number 5. If you guys think Timberwolves is better, go ahead and go with number 21. But we move on to the body settings, bro. As you guys can see, for the height, we're gonna put him at 6'10". I mean 6'11". 6'11" for the height, and then for the weight, I took this down to 238 just so I can be a little more athletic while still getting the highest strength. Now for the wingspan, we maxing this John out, bro. We're gonna be a big man. We want to get as many blocks as possible, be able to protect the rim at the highest level. I went max wingspan on this build because you can still shoot with a max wingspan. And then for the body shape, I went defined. Now as you guys can see by the stats, the reason I went with these specifically, you guys see max wingspan 238 on the weight, and being 6'11" gives us that 86 strength, which means we unlock gold brick wall, and then also we unlock a 75 speed on this build, and all the other stats is very good. Now we move over to the actual stats. Now start off with the finishing. I will be showing you guys multiple versions. You guys know how I do by now. I show you multiple versions how to make these builds and stuff like that, right? So close shot, we're gonna take this to 85. It's not the highest, but it's definitely high enough to be able to hit post hooks and stuff like that. We do unlock Hall of Fame Pro Touch, so timing post hooks will definitely be still OP on this build. Moving down to the driving layup, I took this to a 70, not the highest, but for big man builds like this, I don't think you really value your driving layup unless you like a slasher type of big man where you're going to be mashing in the paint. But in terms of this, your close shot is going to really account for your like layups close to the paint and stuff like that. You're not going to be doing driving layups. You're going to most likely be doing standard layups, which is your close shot. So that's why I put his driving layup to a 70. Driving dunk, I took this to an 80. Now this is crazy. An 80 driving dunk on a KG build is OD, bro. We unlock silver limitless takeoff while also getting some pretty decent dunk packages. So 80, and also not to mention quick drops off 1. So getting an 80 driving dunk on this build is ridiculous, right? Standard dunk, we're gonna take this to a 90, unlocking elite big man contact dunks. So we get gold fearless, gold master, gold rise up, and also gold fast twitch. And then for the post control, I took this to an 80 on this build. So we unlock Hall of Fame post spin technician, gold drop stepper, gold dream shake, and also gold back down punisher. Now the thing about this build is the fact that if you don't want this 90 standard dunk, you can come down here and then get this Hall of Fame back down punisher. But for this build, I think we're going to be pretty decent with the post control being at an 80. If we get like some of those smaller guards or even some smaller bigs on us with no strength, we'll be able to back them down just fine because this build does get a 86 strength that I'm gonna come down here and put on. So we can unlock silver bully if you guys really want that badge on this build, but knowing that we don't really have a high layup like that, I don't know if I'll use bully, but if you want, you definitely can. But we're gonna just move down to the shooting, bro. Mid range, of course, KG was a demon in the mid range area. Hall of Fame magician we needed, so I put his mid range to an 81. Now for the 3-pointer, I took this to a 76. We unlock gold Claymore, gold green machine, silver catch and shoot, and also bronze limitless range on this build, and not to mention Asian threes if we do somehow happen to pull up on the 3, you know what I'm saying, getting them stop and pop threes with this KG type build. So 19 shooter badges is definitely solid. Now for the free throw, take it to a 62 and you'll be perfectly fine playing with this build in the rec, the pro-am, anywhere you take them, you'll be okay shooting free throws and stuff like that. But now I move down to the playmaker, bro. It's not gonna be much. It's actually gonna be like the least amount of area that we're worrying about in this build. But for the playmaking, we will take this to a 67 to unlock 6 playmaker badges. Now I know KG was a phenomenal ball handler for a big man position. KG was he could create his shot off the dribble and stuff like that, but determining like what power forward build I want to be on this type of game, but like being able to play in the post, dunk on people, get an 80 driving dunk, also high close shot, and then be able to shoot the mid range, the 3, and then have outstanding defense, we gotta sacrifice something. So I chose to do the playmaker, which I don't think is that big of a deal. So we get 67 pass accuracy, 32 ball handle, and then 6 playmaker badges. I know it's not a lot, but for what this build is going to be, I think we can go without it, right? But now we move out to the defense to finish it all off, except for the physicals. Take his interior to an 80, and we get 6 defensive badges right there, as you guys can see. The interior may seem a little low, but the block will definitely make up for it. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll show y'all, bro. Perimeter, I'm gonna take this to 67. A 67 perimeter defense unlocks 1 extra defensive badge, but also allows us to be able to guard the ball if we do happen to get switched on them in some type of pro-am game or threes or something like that. We can still move our feet, and also I'm gonna just come down here and show you guys we do get a 75 speed on this build, so we're going to be good keeping up with guards. And I said we're going to be a lot, but no, we're not just going to be a cone on defense when it comes to getting those switches. So we're going to be good on the perimeter. That's why I think this Tim Duncan build kind of differentiates from that. I mean, this Kevin Garnett build kind of differentiates from that Tim Duncan build, because you guys know on the perimeter he wasn't really that athletic and stuff like that. But this KG build, we got to give him some high perimeter, so we give him a 67 right there. Now for the steal, I took this to a 32 because we had to sacrifice something on our defense. We just couldn't have max defensive stats everywhere. We could if I took some of these stats down, but I kind of value all of them. So the steal, we're going to leave it at a 32. Block, take this to a 93, of course, to unlock this gold anchor right here, and also a gold pogo stick. And then for the defensive rebound, of course, take this to a 94. Offensive rebound, take this to 85, and we get 27 defensive badges on this build. So as you guys can see, gold brick wall, rebound chaser, anchor, pogo stick, Hall of Fame box out beast, and chase down artist. And then we get some decent badges over here as well. Now for the physicals, leave it still at a 60, speed at a 75, strength at a 86, and then vertical, take this to a 75, so we can't unlock those big man elite contact dunks. Stamina at a 90, and this is the Kevin Garnett 6'11 power forward demigod build, bro. We are a big man build that won't be a slouch when he gets switched on the perimeter with the guards. Moving with a 75 speed, and then also having a 67 perimeter defense. Being able to protect the rim with a 93 block, and also rebound with the 94 rebound, giving us Hall of Fame box out beast and gold rebound chaser. And we can also rebound on the offensive end too with an 85 offensive rebound. And you look at the shooting, bruh, 81 mid range. We are going to be crazy playing in the post. This build does unlock post score and take, so pair that with Hall of Fame magician, the post fades, and even moving fades on this build will be crazy. But look at the finishing, bruh. Elite big man contact dunks, quick drops off 1, and then also silver limitless takeoff, and then being able to play in the post. 85 close shot, 70 driving layup. This is a very crazy big man build. Not to mention, with the gym rat, we'll be moving with a 79 speed, almost 80 speed on a 6'11, and then a 90 strength, 94 stamina, and also 79 vert, 64 excel. But we move on. I forgot, I'm gonna show y'all, my bad. I forgot to show y'all. If you do want some better post badges, this is what I did. I took a standard dunk down to 80 to where you still get the pro big man contact dunks, but just put on this post control right there, and now we get 23 finisher badges, and obviously Hall of Fame back down punisher, and all of these badges Hall of Fame as well. And the last few points, I probably put it on my perimeter so we can't get a 70, and then put the rest on my free throw, and we get 68 right there. Now when it comes to which one I would prefer, I kind of just want the elite big man contact dunk, so that's the reason I would go with this one. But the other one with the more post control and also a little bit higher perimeter defense is also valid. But when it comes to the takeovers for this build, you get sharp, paint protection, glass skin take, and also post score and take. Now for KG, I can literally make a case for all of these. Maybe not the sharp, but this is going to be key on this build, because if we can stretch the floor with this build, it's over with, bro, because we can already do everything else at a high level. Being able to stretch the floor from limitless is going to be crazy. But look, the takeovers I would choose for this build is probably something like box out wall or see the future, and then maybe paint intimidation or goal, like a post scoring take, like post shot daggers, power back downs, advanced post moves. I honestly don't know, bro. Like I literally couldn't tell y'all. I'm gonna say post shot daggers for this build, so we can't hit post fades and stuff like that, post hooks or whatever. So we finished this build out, and the comparisons that we get is Derek Coleman, Jaren Jackson Jr., and John Collins. We didn't get the KG comparison, but by the stats, I know we play very similar to KG. The name that you get, though, is an inside the arc score. And now we put this build at a 99, so I can show you guys what badges I will run on this build. So now when it comes to the finishing category, of course, first thing I'm starting off with is this Hall of Fame Pro Touch. I want to be able to hit those post hooks and stuff like that. So we're going to get that on Hall of Fame. Limitless takeoff, of course, it's a tier 1. I'm going to need that on silver. And then lastly, I would say maybe you can get drop stepper on gold. And then if you just want to keep these all the way like to 10, so tier 1 and tier 2, so you can use all these badges down here, you can. So bronze post 10 technician, gold drop stepper, or you can take this off as well, and then come down here and get back down punisher on gold or silver, so we can save a point. And then we come down here, bruh, I'm gonna say I want that gold rise up. I also want gold fast twitch, and if you want master, you can get it, but I don't really think I need master for a build like this. So I'm gonna go gold post spin technician, come up here, gold drop stepper, and then maybe silver post spin technician. And this is setup that will be definitely valid for this build. I think we get really all the finishing badges that we need. When it comes to ones that we want, though, we probably want fearless finisher and master, and maybe even bully or posterizer. But I think this is a pretty good setup for the finishing on this build. Now for the shooting, I want gold green machine, Hall of Fame magician. I'm gonna say bronze clutch shooter for my last point or whatever. And I'm gonna come down here, I'm a core limitless on bronze, and then the last one maybe gold claymore. Come back up here, you can even go bronze A's and 3s maybe, and then the last two on like volume shooter or something like that. Or if you don't want to, do bronze blindness for the post fades and stuff. So different setups like this will work. Now for the playmaker, we don't get that really much, but all we need is gold vice grip right here. I'm gonna go silver break starter, and then for the last few, I wish we got one more so I can't get this bailout. But for the last few, I would probably just put on like special delivery, floor general, or something like that. So I'm gonna do boom special delivery right there, so we can't throw lobs or whatever. But then to finish it off with the defense, one of the craziest parts about this build: Hall of Fame chase down, Hall of Fame box out beast. I'm gonna come down here, core anchor on gold, gold rebound chaser as well, gold break wall, and then for the last one, I would even say maybe even interceptor on bronze. And this is the setup that I would go with. Obviously, we want post lockdown maybe, but I'll say interceptor is a pretty good badge to have as well, and also workhorse too. But this is the 6'11 Kevin Garnett build, right? A build that can literally do it all as a 6'11 power forward. You're able to have a 75 speed, almost 80 with gym rat, be able to keep up with them guards if you get switched up on them, then being able to score the ball from literally everywhere on the floor. The mid range, the three, the paint, limitless. If you put on that limitless take, bro, like this is one of those builds that can basically take your game to the next level. You know what I'm saying? If you play in that power forward position, this is definitely a build that you want to look out for. So if you guys messed with this video, make sure you do me a favor and smash that like button, and also subscribe to the channel. And it's your boy Dom, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, bro.